Well, a torn rotator cuff is a very common shoulder problem in the U.S., with more than 5 million doctor visits each year related to that injury. Now, a new option to surgically repair the torn tendon is now on the market, created by two Boilermaker engineers who say it could cut recovery time in half. Business of Health reporter Kylie Valletta has more. Kylie.
Thank you, Gary. A surgeon in Chicago is the first in the country to begin using the new tissue implant, which was developed entirely at Purdue University. And it's likely more patients will soon have this new option. Sparta Biopharma, a private company on the East Coast, is now marketing the technology to orthopedic surgeons throughout the U.S. Here to tell us more about the product, called Biointhesis, are two of the great minds behind its creation, Dr. Eric Nauman, a professor of mechanical and biomedical engineering at Purdue, and Dr. Darryl Dickerson, assistant professor of mechanical and materials engineering at Florida International University. Thank you both for being on the show today.
Our pleasure.
Thank you for having us.
All right, Darryl, I think we should mention right off the top, you're in Florida now, but you were at Purdue when this product was being developed. So let's start with you. Give us, first of all, just a quick explanation of what a torn rotator cuff is and how it's typically repaired.
Right, so the rotator cuff is a series of muscles and tendons that keep your shoulder really in place and allow motion to occur at the shoulder. And a tear is when those tendons and ligaments become damaged in some way, and that can be either over time, so a little bit of resistance that leads to eventual degeneration, or it can be something that's sudden. And what doctors try to do is to repair that structure so that you have the stability in your shoulder and still mobility. And so the way that occurs is you remove the damaged tissue, and then doctors often will try to reattach the rest of the healthy tissue to the underlying bone.
Okay, very good. Eric, so this new technology that you both created at Purdue, it's now on the market, called Biointhesis. It's a tissue implant. Explain what it is and how it works.
It's basically there to repair the orthopedic interface between the tendon and the bone. Essentially, right now, surgeons just kind of press them together and hope that it grows in. What we do is we grind down that top layer of really dense bone and expose the marrow and the adult stem cells that are just below the surface. And then we replace that bone that we ground away with a porous scaffold. Essentially, Biointhesis is just a porous scaffold. It's made out of cancellous bone, spongy bone that you find throughout the body. And when you press it in, the adult stem cells invade. They know that on the mineralized part, they make bone. And we just demineralize that top layer so that the stem cells know that that's where they're supposed to form collagen. And by pressing the damaged tendon against that, you essentially get them to regrow the entire joint surface. And then you end up with, because the Biointhesis is a single entity, you end up with a nice regrown interface that takes you from tendon, cartilage, and then into bone.
All right, Darryl, Eric just touched on this, but talk just a little bit more about the benefits of this tissue implant, how it's better than conventional methods.
Yeah, I think Eric explained it very well. So your tendons in the body are really elastic tissues, really soft, and the bone is very hard. It can be hundreds of times stiffer than what the tendon is. And so you need this structure in order to ensure that the repair, it works well. And so naturally within the body, you have this sort of gradual transition going from the tendon to the bone. And what this new implant does is it helps the body to regrow that. It gives instruction to the body to repair that. Without it, we see somewhere in the range of 90% of rotator cuff repairs can fail. And so we think that with adding this new enthesis structure, repairing the normal structure of the tendon-bone interface, then we'll see that reduced by quite a bit.
Yes, and also you mentioned earlier, cut the recovery time in half, which is awfully impressive. Eric, this whole idea of focusing on this point where bone and muscle meet, how could that open the door to maybe some other applications? I mean, could this be done in other joints in the body?
Oh, certainly. Yeah, I think the really interesting thing here is that when Darryl was a student here, he kind of developed his own field of repairing these orthopedic interfaces. And you have interfaces all throughout the body. Every muscle attaches through a tendon into the bone. Ligaments attach bone to bone. Cartilage is really only useful because it adheres to the underlying bone tissue. And so we look down the road, we might be able to repair, have new repairs for the ACL, PCL, kind of, give people with knee injury faster repairs. The UCL for baseball pitchers, the Achilles has been in the news lately because that's a huge tendon that's very difficult to repair. That's something that we'd like to go after. But probably the cartilage interfaces are the ones that have the most promise because, osteoarthritis usually starts as a very small focal injury. But then over time, it kind of degenerates more and more and more, and eventually you need a total joint replacement. If we can look at that and repair that before the injury really sets in, we might be able to stave off the need for total joint repairs.
Right, exactly. Darryl, only a couple seconds left. Just tell us quickly, how did the connection come about with Sparta Biopharma? I'll get it right. Now commercializing this.
Yeah, so it came about, actually, Eric and I started a company right after my dissertation defense called Advanced Regenerative Technologies, and Sparta came along looking for a partner for a range of activities, and we decided that this was the right sort of partnership opportunity. And so they've been a great commercialization partner for this, and we think that it will be fruitful for some of the other applications that we just talked about as well.
All right, very good. Good luck, both of you, on the next application. Be sure to tell us about it.
Thanks very much.
Absolutely. Thank you.